I quote Mother Teresa, "Charity becomes today. Today, somebody's suffering. Today, somebody's on the street. Today, somebody's hungry. It's time to act now." A warm good afternoon, one and all. Respected Honorable Chief Minister, Sri Ummanchandi sir, dignitaries on and off the dais, teachers, parents, and my dear friends. There is always a time in one's life when we think about our contribution to the world around us. A point in time when we appear to stand still and watch life rush past by us. The competition to be at the top, the race to achieve knowledge, skills, and success, oblivious to the needs of the society. This thought occurred to my friends and myself when we were in the 7th standard. A visionary spoke to us about an initiative which turned out to be a revolutionary and defining moment in the history of our school. The great visionary was the then director of Rajgiri Public School, Reverend Father Osimullarikil CMI. Thus began the story of I Share. Man is a social animal, but what we forget today is our responsibility towards society. Statistically, about 30% of our countrymen are below the poverty line. Illiteracy, malnourishment, and lack of infrastructure hamper our nation's progress. If someone comes to us and tells us that one school can start a fire that would light up the lives of thousands of people in the society, will we believe it? Today, yes, we can, because the I Share project of Rajgiri Public School is living proof of that hope. Now, I Share is not just any fundraising program. It is a character formation program. It is the ideal and most optimum method to cultivate the habit of sharing among children. Every day, every student of Rajgiri Public School contributes 1 rupee to help their less privileged brothers and sisters. 1 rupee that can change the lives of thousands of people. 1 rupee that can wipe 1,000 tears. 1 rupee that can bring smiles on thousands of unknown faces. That is the aim of I Share. Being a part of the I Share initiative, I've been humbled by its grandeur. Also, it has helped me to improve my responsibility towards society. The satisfaction which we imbibe on seeing a school library being built for students who haven't seen one, or the joy that fills our hearts when we actually see a hemophilia patient getting access to better healthcare facilities, these are memories which are greater than any other and which will forever remain in our hearts. The main emphasis of I Share is not about doing one big thing and then forgetting about it later. I Share is about doing small deeds over a long period of time, ensuring that it forms a continuous, lifelong habit. Now, sharing also helps us to realize the plight of the underprivileged in our society. We have all been blessed with happy families, with all the amenities that can be provided with the help of money, with facilities that help in our personal growth and great and excellent schooling. But what about the young boy who cannot achieve his dreams because of his poverty? Or the young girl whose hopes have been shattered because he's affected by cancer and cannot get access to quality healthcare? That's where I Share plays its role. A simple activity like contributing 1 rupee every day, if it can bring in us a sense of satisfaction, if it can help us to realize that it is all about service to society, it's about contributing to nation building, then we can say that the future of our country is secure tomorrow. In 5 years' time, the I Share concept has been shared by Rajgiri Public School with 22 other schools, totaling to about 25,000 students. Our students have collected a total sum of rupees 96,84,482 in 5 years' time. This clearly shows one thing, that the concept of sharing, that is I Share, has spread like wildfire. Moreover, 50% of the schools are in far-off places like Iratayar, Murikasheri, Potanikad, Irinjalkuda, and so on. Now, students have used the I Share fund to build laboratories, science labs, and libraries for underprivileged schools, to aid the education of Adivasi children, to build bus stands, to aid the education of deaf and mute children, to help the disabled and the aged, to contribute to healthcare by providing better facilities for cancer and hemophilia afflicted patients, and so on. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the list is not complete and is still being written. That is what iShare is all about. As a student of Rajgiri Public School, I have been humbled, impressed, and inspired by the very idea of iShare, ably managed by the PTA, the teachers, and the students of Rajgiri Public School. I'm sure that this idea will spread like wildfire throughout the state so that students can imbibe the idea of social responsibility and charity. Respected Chief Minister, sir, I have a humble request to make. This extraordinary idea should spread throughout the state so that students from across the state can actually imbibe the qualities of social responsibility, charity, and patriotism. I hope that our leaders will be able to incorporate this into the hearts and minds of all students. Because only then can the students be inspired, just like John F. Kennedy said, ask not what your country has to do for you, but ask what you have to do for your country. Today, in the presence of the Chief Minister, we will be handing over the contributions of the previous academic term, that is rupees 1 lakh for the pain and palliative care unit of Anwar Hospital, Alua, and also rupees 1 lakh to the Snehodaya program of Lissy Hospital to provide 135 free dialysis sessions. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what iShare is all about. Let me conclude by quoting Aristotle. Great deeds formed at youth make all the difference. And as a student of Rajgiri Public School, I can firmly assure you that iShare is what that difference is about. Thank you all. Thank you very much.